guys, hope you all are doing well. Today's tutorial I'm gonna explain you or just tell you one trick which is very useful while you use tracking data inside Nuke. So here I have a footage. I'm gonna track those four corners and place an element in the mobile screen. So we have some limitations, like there are some reflections, but we can try to take a tracker and place some corner pins, tracking markers on those four corners. So I deleted those stuff, and here we have a fresh tracker node. I'm gonna come into the 50th frame and just take this tool, place some tracking markers like tracking points in all these four corners. So Nuke gives us this option, like we can place all those tracking points and come back to here, select all the tracking points and track at one time. But make sure check all these options, because while you apply the tracking data, it helps. Okay, I'm gonna track single frame here, and I'm gonna track the entire work range using these four tracking points. Okay, so the track is going on. Okay, I think track is good, almost accurate. So now we are gonna make use of this tracking data to place a element over the mobile screen. Okay, I'm gonna come back into the 50th frame, take a checkerboard. Okay, instead of checkerboard I'm gonna use a color bar, so that in viewer we can see like the complete difference between both methods. Okay, so I have a color bars here. So next thing I'm gonna do, set the project settings and take a corner pin node. Okay, so what corner pin node does, we can place that element exactly wherever we need using the corner pin. So I have merged the corner pin, and now I'm gonna adjust the corner pin entirely into the mobile screen. Okay, I'm placing all these points here. Okay, let's make it more precise. Okay, I have placed these points accurately on those four corners of the mobile screen. Now let's merge. Okay, now we have got an element composited over the input, or an element composited over the mobile screen, but we can see there is no tracking data. I know there are a lot of things which we should do for a mobile comp, but this is not a tutorial for a mobile comp one. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this tracking data here, give match move, apply to set to current frame, that is the 50th frame. You can see the tracking data has applied. We can see that rotate scale also, because we have four corner, but you can see in the track there are a lot of problems, lot of wobbling, right? It's not wobbling, but it's not sticking according to the track points. We have exactly four corner points, but it's not sticking to the exact corners. So I have the beautiful and most efficient method here. So whenever you are stuck in such works, make use of this method and get a more precise result. Instead of using the default tracker node, take the I'm gonna tell you the node name. Okay, that is corner pin node. Okay, so just take corner pin node again. So here we have the tracking data. Okay, now just take a corner pin node. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy those animation of each single tracking points and pasting it over each corners of the corner pin node. Okay, so just if you press Control, it will add as a link. So always make sure just hold on Shift while you drag and copy and paste. Okay, so here we have an issue. For sorting this, come back to from copy to click on no animation for every corner, so that the tracker is relative. Okay, now we can check the output, split horizontal. Okay, so take a viewer node. I'm just keeping it at the second viewer. Okay, so let's see the output, how it is coming. Oops, now we can't see the both viewer. Okay, this is a problem, so I'm gonna solve this. Like, I'm gonna show you like now we have the maximum larger viewer. I'm gonna split here horizontal. Okay, I have split this pane horizontal, and now I'm gonna add the second viewer. This is my corner pin window, and this second one should be my tracking window, so that you people can watch the exact difference between both the methods. Okay, now some confusions, give me a minute. Okay, I'm just double click. Okay, now we have the both viewer here in both the panes. Okay, so let's play and see how the result comes. Okay, just gonna close all the properties so that you can view all these things. Okay, now the left one is corner pin, the right one is tracker. Now let's play and see what's the difference between both. Okay, here you can see that like in corner pin it's way far better than using a tracker node, right? So what it does, like corner pin will attach those tracking data into those four corners of the corner pin node. Instead of tracker, using tracker, you can use corner pin, because tracking data will average all those four tracking points and will give a result, even though there is translate, scale, rotate for tracker, but it will not give an exact result like corner pin can do. Okay, so here you can see there is a lot of difference between both. So always when you are stuck up in such kind of work, make use of corner pin node for better results. Yep, we can see the difference here. Okay, so I'm sorry, my sound is weird today. So yeah, this is the tutorial I wanna teach you. Bye bye.